As I've shown earlier, the San Francisco Veg Society celebrated its 50th anniversary in a lot of different ways this year. But the culminating event was on October 27th, 2018, when it put on the 19th annual World Veg Fest, which was a huge success, well attended, stimulating, and diverse. I think I'm going to focus here in this talkie, as I call it, on the diversity because there's just too much to tell and I need a focus. So here it is, diversity. In the opening presentation, Greg Rohrbach, the young president of the San Francisco Veg Society, gave an overview, including the history of the society. So, of course, he mentioned Dixie Mahey, who started a newsletter back in 1970 and was president of the society from 1975 to 2013 when Greg came on. Dixie is now an octogenarian, but she no longer lives in San Francisco, so she wasn't at the World Veg Fest. But there were other vegans about her age. Mary Allen, a math instructor at City College before she retired, was one of those who was on hand to help out with the World Veg Fest that day, showing diversity in age. The youngest presenter was Ishiana Coleman, Lil Monquita, a 10-year-old vegan and USA gymnastics star. She was a vegetarian from the age of 5, but turned vegan after discovering the inhumane treatment of animals in the dairy industry. The MC for the World Veg Fest was Cam F. Awesome, who's the #1 heavyweight boxer in the country, and he's also a stand-up comic and motivational speaker. He hosts the podcast Awesome Talks, and he says he wants to break the stereotype of what people think of when they hear the word vegan. He calls himself a newt, not one of those. Here he is introducing Sid Garza Hillman of Stanford Inn and the author of Raising Healthy Parents, among other things. And here Cam F. Awesome is introducing Monk and the Plant-Powered Brothers, all men of color, who spoke about gaining strength both physically and spiritually after giving up meat and dairy. Here you see Gary Whitaker, Monk, and Kat. Chef Babette is a world-class chef and a fitness expert, a motivational speaker, as TV, everything, so many different things. She runs the restaurant Stuff I Eat, and she spoke on looking and feeling great at any age. I don't know her age, but she's definitely looking and feeling great. And here's Dr. Milton Mills, the Associate Director of Preventive Medicine with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. He addressed the question, are humans designed to eat meat? He's also the co-author of the report on racial and ethnic bias in the U.S. dietary guidelines. I was really interested to learn this year that there are a lot of African American vegan groups now, and people realizing that they want to support this both for their own culture, for their own health, as well as for ethical reasons beyond that. There was actually a panel on the importance of diversity awareness in veganism, and you can see here that there was diversity in the attendees. Here you see a young family, and in the attendance, I meant to say in the audience, as well as in the presentations of presenters. The cooking demonstrations included RG, Rich Gail Enriquez, on Filipino vegan dishes, as well as Joe Giesman on Russian ones. They showed how we can keep ethnic and family traditions without causing animal suffering and environmental degradation. In addition to the cooking demonstrations, there were more than 18 speakers between 10:30 a.m. and 6 p.m., and there were 9 cooks, including Patricia Coote of Wellness Central. She and her husband, Dave, provide a $15 plant-based meal every Wednesday at Opera Plaza's mezzanine. Check it out. Here they are together among the vendors, too. The vendors also included the makers of Ripple, a new pea-based milk, that's PEA-based milk, that has more calcium in milk and less sugar. I tried it. It's good. The exhibitors numbered more than 50 and included Factory Farming Awareness Coalition, the group behind Green Mondays. They've been doing wonderful things. Here you see Monica Chen, the Bay Area director of Factory Farming Awareness Coalition, and Keely Smith, one of the interns. Gray, the vegan rapper, closed the program with a funny and warm tribute to his girlfriend. Her decision to stop eating animals, eggs, and dairy products was made for both of them. He said, "My girlfriend says we're going vegan, we're going vegan." He said the change in diet changed his life for the better in a lot of ways: health, strength, and even in career when his vegan Thanksgiving rap went viral. I missed some of the presentations, including that of Shanta, whose demonstration I caught at the San Francisco Public Library later. But we can see all of the presenters at SF Veg Society YouTube. Being a vegan is exciting because it's like traveling, leaving the mundane and finding new cultures and new ways of doing things, new ways of living and of eating, one of life's greatest pleasures. And the purpose of the San Francisco Veg Society is such a good one. They've been promoting a plant-based diet for healthy, ethical, and sustainable living since 1968.